Cancer, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from mid-March to mid-April. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Cancer, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay. Okay, so your challenge from now until mid-April is the Lovers. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess in reverse, okay? So for you, Cancer, your biggest challenge has a lot to do with love, okay? It has a lot to do with maybe finding love. Maybe you're in a situation where there's a challenge with love. We're gonna find out more about your challenge when we clarify for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Tower. So I feel like in the recent past, there was some sort of unexpected event that may have taken place connected to your finances or connected to love. I do feel this had a lot to do with you directly, okay? So this could have directly affected you on some type of level, and we're gonna talk more about this when we clarify for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, Cancer, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Two of Wands. So it looks like in the present moment, there's a very strong energy surrounding you of independence, financial abundance, working. Some of you are working on something in the present moment. And what this is doing is it's leading you to make some sort of decision about your life in general, okay? So the direction of your life. You know, are you gonna go down this path? Are you gonna go down this path? There's like some sort of option when it comes to what you want, and it's because you've worked so hard up until this point to achieve something. And we're gonna talk more about this and see what the important messages are for you in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Interesting. So in the near future, I feel a very strong possibility of you connecting with someone in love, okay? And the reason why I say this is because, as you know, if you've been watching my channel, you all know that I do astrology, and there is a big, big change that's coming, especially for you. In your 7th house, if you're a rising Cancer, in your 7th house, Pluto is finally gonna be moving out of Capricorn, and it's been there for, I believe, 15 years. So a huge change is happening. Now, even though this change is happening, you're gonna get a taste. You're just gonna get a taste, okay? It's not, you know, what is actually gonna happen, you know, to be solidified, if that's how I should say it. Something here is going to develop in April. Something that that's very much unexpected, and I feel like it is connected to your love life. There is some sort of communication from someone from your past, I see, in the near future as well. And we're gonna talk more about this and what this communication might be. I do feel like this is very much unexpected, okay? We're gonna talk about this in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess in reverse. So I feel with the High Priestess in reverse, there is this need to go within, okay? Need to listen to the intuition, need to listen to the instincts that you have, because you have some sort of instincts in April. I do feel with the sun being in Aries, this is gonna square your sun, moon, and rising, so it's gonna force you outside of your comfort zone. So if you've been in this place where you've been in this comfort zone, April may be the month where you kind of step outside of that, okay? So let's get into your reading, Cancer, and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify the Lovers. So the Lovers is clarified by the King of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So remember how I was saying love is a really important energy for you for April, and it's showing up as that, as being a part of your challenge. So this is about you. For some of you, you're looking for love. For others of you, you have someone that you're dealing with at a distance, okay? And I think your biggest challenge here has a lot to do, again, with stepping outside of this comfort zone. You have the Three of Wands here. The Three of Wands, for me, is talking about moving to that next milestone, moving to that next phase of your life. And the King of Wands, the message here from Spirit is to be in the King of Wands energy, which is be passionate about things that you love, be willing to take risks, be willing to step outside of that comfort zone. And when you finally do that, that's when it's going to appear for you, okay? So this is about you stepping outside of that comfort zone and recognizing that over the next few weeks, there's going to be a huge new cycle coming in with Pluto being in the 7th house, moving out. Okay, now of course Pluto is going to move back into Capricorn sometime, I believe either this year or next year. So that's why I said you're only going to get a taste. But if you're willing to step outside of your comfort zone, it could lead to something beautiful and great. Okay, and that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Now let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Tower in the recent past. The Tower is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like in the recent past, there was this on and off energy between you and a specific person that you were dealing with. This person hurt you. They could have lied. They could have cheated. They could have said things that, you know, really created some sort of inconsistency within the relationship. I do feel either you or this person ended up turning your back on one another, and it really started to make you focus, Cancer, on your finances, your love for yourself. Like a lot of you decided to put something behind you by focusing on your financial situation, by focusing on loving yourself, okay, here in the recent past. So there was a very big lesson here about you focusing more on yourself, especially after a painful situation that you went through in the past. Now, in the present moment, you are coming across as the Nine of Pentacles energy. So you're coming across as someone who is very financially independent. You know, things are working in your favor. Money may not be an issue for you, or you may be working towards this. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles. What's the important message here for Cancer in the present moment? You have the Fool, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. In the present moment, the important message for you from Spirit is to really recognize that something here that really affected you on a deep level has finally come to an end, okay? But that doesn't mean, Cancer, it doesn't mean that your happiness, okay, this newfound happiness, because there's a newfound happiness that you're finding in the present moment, it's leading to you being able to finally have some sort of new beginning because you're in a position to do so, okay? So what Spirit is saying in the present moment is one thing is ending and a new phase is starting. One thing is ending and a new phase is starting, and this is what the message is for you about Pluto moving out of your 7th house. Now, if you are not, okay, if you're not a rising Cancer, then please watch your rising sign because that may not resonate with you. Okay, so if you are a rising Cancer, you know, astrologically that Pluto is going to move out, and you know, if you've had traumas from the past where you were treated badly or things didn't work out in love or someone cheated, lied, they weren't honest with you, that's changing now, okay? And Spirit is saying you are in a position to be happy again if you're willing to take the risk. If you're willing to take the risk, because the Fool is about what? Taking a risk. It's almost like you're starting over again in the present moment. And some of you may be afraid, right? You may be afraid, well, what if things end badly? What if I don't really ever find love? What if the love that I find isn't, you know, trustworthy? So this is about stepping off of that cliff, taking that risk. And in the present moment, a lot of you are maybe working towards making a plan on the direction that you're choosing to take. Again, this could be about where you want to situate yourself. Do you want to travel? You know, where do you see yourself investing your time, your energy, and money? Tell me more about the Two of Wands in the present moment. Now, if this is about a breakup, because some of you are either currently in a separation or you're in a breakup from your twin flame, I do feel very strongly that a lot of you are being forced to be on your own in the present moment. And the reason why this may be happening is because Spirit wants you to come to some sort of realization about your life, about the direction of your life. Okay. So when we talk about the direction of your life, we talk about what's going to make you happy, what's going to make you feel good. This is about giving life a second chance as well in the present moment. For some of you, if you are in separation, I do get a sense here that during the separation, you and this person are going through some sort of major realizations. These realizations are leading to a lot of emotions. Okay. So there's a lot of emotions here. There's a lot of, I need to go through these emotional ups and downs in order to make sense of my life, in order to make sense of the direction of my life. And that's what you're working on in the present moment. Tell me more about the the 8 of Pentacles for Cancer in the present moment. You have the 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the Page of Swords. For some of you, you were ghosted or you ghosted someone. Okay, that's an important message here. And whoever this person is could be an air sign. I'm getting a Gemini here, maybe an Aquarius or a Taurus. Could also be maybe a Capricorn or a Virgo. Maybe a fire sign. Okay, I have all signs here. Doesn't matter anyways. Point is, okay, if this resonates with you, I really strongly feel, Cancer, in the present moment, that this situation needed to happen in order for you to get clear on what you want, in order for you to get clear on the direction that you want to take. Now, in the present moment, someone here is watching you or you're watching them. And there's this strong energy of, are we ever going to work things out? Are they ever going to come back? Are they ever going to trust me again? And that's why your challenge is the Lovers with the Ace of Cups, because secretly, there is a desire of wanting to have a new beginning and wanting to have a second chance, okay? But the trust issues are there. The lack of value is there. And the lack of realization is there. But during the separation, there is a period of, really reevaluating the situation. And that's why you're on your own, okay? In the present moment, that's what I'm seeing here, okay? Now, let's talk about the near future. Now, in the near future, again, Pluto is going to be moving out of Capricorn into Aquarius. So this is no longer going to oppose your sun, your moon, and rising. So things are going to start becoming a lot more easier for you. Meeting people are going to be easier. Meeting new people is going to be easier. And at that point, when that transition happens, if you're inquiring about someone from your past, they are going to reach out. They're going to find a way to reach out, or you're going to find a way to reach out to them. Okay. And I'm really strongly getting, a lot of you need to listen to your intuition, because you're usually right about things. You usually intuitively know. You are naturally psychic, okay, as a water sign and being Cancerian, okay? You have very strong motherly energy, okay, coming from you. So what is this new love all about? If you're single, there's new love coming in April. April's, by the way, a beautiful month for everybody. For you, it's going to force you outside of your comfort zone. It's going to force you to take that leap, because that's something that you've been feeling that you've wanted to do. Queen of Cups, yes, the Justice, and the 8 of Cups. When you decide in the near future, and what you're deciding in the near future is to disconnect from things that do not emotionally serve you. This could be relationships, this could be friends, this could be, people who are just not healthy for you, or it could be just environments. Okay, take it as it resonates. I am getting in the near future, something is going to be set right, and there's going to be justice is going to be served here for you. And you don't even see this happening. But when something is finally set right and justice is served, it makes room for real love to come in. Okay, true love, real love to come in. So I see you disconnecting from one thing in the near future. And just because the timing is right, and Pluto is again moving out of Capricorn, it's no longer going to oppose you. So something here is just naturally going to fall off, and it's going to make room for something bigger and better for you. Okay, and that's what I'm seeing for you in the near future. Now, if this is about someone from your past, they're going to reach out. There's some sort of communication here in the near future. Tell me more about this person from the recent past, or from the past, for either this is a person or it could be some memories that are coming in, but we're going to clarify and see. 5 of Wands, 6 of Cups, yes, and the Queen of Wands. Someone from your past that you had very difficult conflict with, they're going to reappear. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm getting maybe another Cancer, or someone who has a sun, moon, and rising Cancer. Okay. Or you could be the one reaching out. And what is this conversation about in the near future? There's some sort of important conversation that's happening in the near future for you. King of Swords, Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Someone here in the near future, and I feel like this is your person, they really want you to reevaluate whether or not you still want this with them. Do you still want to get married? Do you still want to move in? Do you still want to be with this person? The reason why this person is reaching out in the near future is because they've had time, especially now in the present moment, to think about things. And this is why for many of you, you're going to have an important decision to make about maybe someone from your past or someone new. Because I feel there's a very strong energy, Cancer, where you're like, I just want to move forward. I want to move forward with my life. I don't want to be. And remember how I was saying a few months ago, I was saying to you, you keep holding yourself back. There's something here about you holding yourself back. And in April, some sort of surge of energy comes, out of you, and the opportunities start to appear, and you're like, what? This never happens. And this is why, it's really important in terms of what you don't see coming is to listen to your intuition, because your intuition is going to signal to you what is good for you and what's not good for you. Okay. Because there's a choice here in the near future. Somebody is still very much in love with you. Someone very much still wants to be with you, but they want to resolve the conflict. And I feel some of you are going to resolve the conflict completely, and it's going to make room for that new love that you're looking for. Okay. So and by the way, when I say new love, it could be a new beginning in love, or it could be, new love just in general. So let's get some advice. You have the Strength, the Queen of Wands, and you have the Knight of Swords. So your biggest piece of advice here is to really find the inner strength within you to create and manifest the things that you want. Now, again, when I talk about you having goals, passion, being passionate about something, wanting to achieve something, Cancer, you got to take action. Knight of Swords. And I know it's difficult for you because a lot of you don't want to be outside of your comfort zone. You want to be comfortable. You want things just to be status quo. But when it comes to moving to this next milestone, which is what you're doing, which is what all of us are doing, okay, this is about finding the inner strength within you to do that. Because even though you want to achieve something and you want it to happen, it's only going to happen if you truly take action to do it. Okay, nobody's going to run after you and chase you. It's something that you have to position yourself in. And you also have to be aware of your thoughts with the Knight of Swords. So your biggest piece of advice here is to find the inner strength to implement the goals and the things that you're passionate about and be logical about them and ask yourself this important question: what steps do I need to take to get what I want? Like, what physical steps do I need to take? How can I find the inner strength to do this? And when you start to do that, that's when things are going to fall into place. And guess what? You're going to have that opportunity in April. Okay. So this is your biggest piece of advice. I hope you got something from this reading, Cancer. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.